And that's when I found it. The real crime statistics for Australia. I found it deep, deep in the vaults of ASIO. I still need time to go through it all. Just keep Burgess off my back.
You can count on us.
Agent 7 is sick, so I'm going to get Craig to cover for him. Where is he? Craig is out for a few days on a secret mission looking for white nationalists in the Amazon jungle, and there's no phone reception there, and I'm the only one he's told, so there's no way for you to verify what I just said.
And his identical twin brother is doing an internship here, so if you see someone who looks exactly like him around the office, don't worry about it.
Alright, fine, Fowler, you can cover for him instead. Kyle, there's a nationalist meeting occurring in Concord. Monitor the live stream and file a report. And Wazowski, you can join me for the Five Eyes meeting later this afternoon.
Agent 7 has been monitoring Joel Davis. The National Socialist Network is marching today, so you'll join our task force as we spy on the whole group together. Your job is to keep your eye on Joel and look for any excuse to arrest him.
Alright, by the way, how's the Soul Surveillance Squad faring?
It's very long and boring. Tom Sewell never commits any crime, and whenever we lose patience and put him in a self-defense situation, it never works out properly, and he ends up looking like a brave hero, and the public side with him.
Damn, so how long have you been surveilling him?
4 long years. 6 months ago, I thought I saw him litter. I got so excited. We can turn this into a 10-year sentence, I thought. But when I went over, it turns out that he was just giving money to a homeless war veteran.
That's bad luck. In real life, I find that Nazis are much kinder and more decent and honourable people than how they're portrayed in movies. The next item on our itinerary is to discuss some of the mistakes that we've made in the past and what we can learn from them. I think this is really important, eh? I say we talk about 9/11 and get Chris's perspective. That day certainly was a whoopsie of a daisy for you now, wasn't it, buddy? Would you be able to talk about what it was like during that terrible time and anything else you may have learned? Chris? Chris!
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about all those poor people who died during that terrible, terrible day.
Welcome to the Australian Boomer Conservative Convention. This is the place for real Australian patriots. In a moment, Pauline is going to give a thrilling speech about negative gearing.
Kyle, follow me. It's got everything. Race crime stats, the true extent of Jewish influence in the government. The question is, who can we leak it to? We can't trust any of the media, and none of our guys have mainstream legitimacy.
No. I think I have an idea.
There they are. Look at them. This country would be such a good place if it weren't for all these nationalists.
Oh my God, they're having some kind of altercation with those refugees.
Bastards.
Let's move out. We can finally arrest them.
Be on guard, fella. Those nationalists are very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed.
And the person who set the Adass Synagogue on fire last month was... Wait, don't tell me. One of the Jews. Yep, I knew it.
How much longer?
We should be there in another hour.
What's Burgess up to? Will he notice you're gone?
Nah, he's hosting the Five Eyes meeting today. That will keep him occupied for a while.
Have you ever sat in on one of those?
No.
It's just hours of him sucking up to the Americans. It's pathetic. All we do is copy their strategies. The CIA starts doing false flag terror attacks. ISIS does the same. The FBI harasses white patriots. ASIO follows suit. Seriously, imagine copying off the Americans. It's such a shameful thing to do.
Sorry about leaving early, buddies, but I do have to go now.
Yes, I best be off too. I've got some fish and chips that I want to go and eat.
Alright, bye-bye. Take care. Always a pleasure. Oh my god, can we please kick New Zealand and Canada out the Five Eyes? I thought they'd never leave.
Hell yeah, it's such a relief that we can finally speak openly.
See, chaps, that's the problem with some of these less developed colonies. Far too squeamish about killing and imprisoning people for no reason. Everything's done by the book, as they say. Guys, let's compare our kill counts. I think you'll both be proud of us this year.
Sure thing, Mike. Let me just check my records.
Damn, I lost sight of him.
There are those poor refugees they were antagonizing. Let's ask them where those Nazis went.
My poor refugees, my poor Somalis. We just saw a fight between you and some Nazis. You've come here for peaceful life, and then this happens. I'm so sorry. Can you tell us where those bastards went? My poor Muslims, my poor Mujahideen, my poor...
So, this is how it ends. Well, I'm not going down without a fight.
The conservative boomer convention, you want to leak it here?
These guys have the right spirit, it's just been misdirected. I was watching them before, and I think your document might just be enough to sway them towards true nationalism. They may be retarded, but if they can be turned, they would make a powerful ally.
Unlike the snowflakes in the Labour Party, we are standing up for free speech here. Though I might disagree with someone, I will always fight to the death for their right to speak. This is what separates us from them.
Hey, do you know where we could find the leaders of this conference? We have really important race crime stats and information about the Jewish influence in this country that we need to share with them.
Get the fuck out of here, you Nazi!
And that's when MI5 and the courts came up with a brilliant idea. If a British subject makes a funny and truthful meme, we're just gonna jail him. We're just gonna jail him.
Man, this is great advice. Thanks so much for sharing these ideas. You're a brave man for venturing into the city. There are few who come out alive.
I thought I was a goner. Thank you so much for saving me. Who are you guys?
It's unsafe to venture out now. The Somalis are too many. We'll hold up here until nightfall.
And after the election, we'll face runaway inflation.
Everyone on Twitter keeps calling me Juden Peterstein, and they think it's funny, but let me tell you, it's not. Using that sort of rhetoric, it's like dark, man. Like, you have no idea what atrocities this might lead to. So you're damn right I'm gonna block people who call me that. You're damn right I am.
Hey Jordan, do you know where the leaders of this conference are?
If you bloody well think I'm gonna tell you, you got another thing coming. I recognize you. You're one of the demons who harassed me on Twitter. You better count yourself lucky I don't knock your lights out right now, buddy.
I think we should follow him.
The Prime Minister's agenda is an absolute dog's breakfast. He's always appealing to the wokes. He's always trying to get the wokes on side. Look at this picture of him. See the Aboriginal flag? That's un-Australian.
You know, if the soldiers in Normandy could have seen how often our politicians are standing in front of the Aboriginal flag, they would not have gone 40 yards up that beach.
These vile politicians, these dreadful spawns of Medusa, these wicked vampires of Beelzebub.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
How did you find this place?
My friend and I work for ASIO, and we have some really important information that we'd like to leak to you.
It provides the real crime statistics for various groups of immigrants.
Immigrants? I don't know. That sounds a bit like hot air to me. I think we're getting sidetracked from the bread and butter issues that real Australians care about.
And it also shows the true extent of Jewish influence in this country.
These guys are talking like Nazis. These servants of Lucifer, these loathsome rats of the underworld.
Please, all of you, just read the file and at least consider reporting the information on your programs. Or, if you're feeling really brave, actually joining us to save this country.
The coroner wrote in the report that Epstein died by shooting himself 7 times in the back of the head, and I said, hold on, that looks suspicious. Our conspiracy theorists will have a field day with this, and you're allowed to change the cause of death too. He changed it to say that he hung himself, and it looks much less suspicious now. If you can get a coroner on site, it makes a lot of our work far easier.
Brilliant stuff, you are so smart.
تصدق ان انت راجل نادل قوي عشان انت كل مره تخش باسم تاني تخش باسم سني
ده سمنك كروبيا كده واو انا شاوديك نجمك زيدك
Well, they know we're here, lads. Don't let them break through this line. Hold them back.
Hey, do you want to help us or just hide there like a retard? We were working with the ADL to compile a list of white nationalist killings. So we had this guy named Braden Chesser who murdered his wife, but he used to be a member of a white nationalist gang, so we just included it. Another wife killer named Sean Lichtvis was also included in the list. Sure, it's domestic violence rather than terrorism, but nobody cares. You can get away with this stuff.
Quite brazen, old boy. I love it. Anyway, the hour grows long, and I must be off.
Thanks for a good meeting, boys. I think I'm done for the day too.
Before you go, Mike, you mentioned that you were sending a team of agents into the city. Have you heard from them?
No, I haven't, but whatever. I'm sure they're fine. I think I'm going to my bed now.
Look at that smoke rising from the city. The Somalis must be attacking again. The white men there need reinforcements.
Craig, they're ready. We have just agreed. You are not Nazis. Yes, we are.
And what about joining our side? Have you come to a decision about that?
Now, don't be hasty.
Hasty? Our friends are out there. They need our help. They cannot fight this war on their own.
Ah, yes, the culture war. It affects us all. But you must understand, young ASIO worker, it takes an awful lot of gang rapes to motivate us boomers to do anything. And we never do anything unless it increases the value of our investment properties. Our answer is no. What you have shown us is certainly distressing, but we must weather such things the way that we have always done, namely, by saying mildly racist things about Muslim people, and then apologizing for it when the media attack us.
How can that be your decision?
Your part in this tale is over. I am sorry.
But you're part of this world, aren't you?
You must go back to your home. I can give you a lift if you like. Maybe Andrew Bolt is right. We don't belong here, Craig. It's too big for us. Along with Mr. Fowler, we're just 3 insignificant guys trying to do the right thing. What can we do in the end? We've got the Sutherland Shire. Maybe we should just go home.
diversity will spread and the beaches of Cronulla will burn, and there won't be a Shire, Kyle.
I'm on 17!
I don't know! Point me out! Outscoring me!
19!
I will leave you at Flemington Station. You can make your way back to Canberra from there.
Wait, stop. Turn around. Turn around, take us south.
South? But that will lead you past Lakemba.
Exactly. The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. It's the last thing you expect.
That doesn't make much sense to me. But then again, you are very racist against Muslims. Perhaps you're right. South it is.
Are you mad? We'll get killed in an Islamic terror attack.
No, we won't. Trust me.
Blair, take out that terrorist. Take him down! Take him down! Take him down!
That was a close one. If help doesn't come soon, we're done for.
And that's when we said, Julia Gillard, more like Julia. It took the committee of boomers weeks to come up with that joke, but I think it worked out really well. Oh. Many of these investment properties belong to my friends.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
We didn't feel the need to spend our precious boomer shekels on landlord insurance because we were living in a civilized society. Immigrants, come, my friends. The One Nation voters and Sky and Rebel News watchers are going to war.
Yes.
It is likely that we go to our doom, the last march of the boomers.
Look, on the horizon, the boomers are coming.
They're actually here to help. We should charge out. Charge out and meet them. They're far too fat and retarded to beat these Smarlies by themselves.
Yes. Yes. Let this be the hour, men, when we draw our swords together.
Victory! We have victory!